Thank you for joining me today. I think that the current situation with our economy has us all feeling a little frustrated, possibly a little scared, a little apprehensive. But it's not all over till the fat lady sings. That's what they say, right? Well, as far as I'm concerned, she's not singing and she's not going to sing. Because every company, every corporation has the opportunity and the ability to not only remain stable, but also to build a more solid base so that when things do turn around in our economy, they can flourish and grow and develop even more quickly. Which is not to say that you can't grow and develop and flourish now, because there are a lot of companies that are. We don't necessarily read about them, we don't necessarily hear about them, but they are out there. And your company can be one of those. Your company can be one that focuses right now on a firm, solid foundation, and then we grow and we develop down the road a little bit. One of the first things that we need to do in our company, in our office, our division, our segment, we need to communicate. We need to communicate with the folks that sit on either side of our desk. We need to communicate with the people that are our supervisors. We need to communicate with the people that we supervise. And by communicating, I'm not talking about good morning, how are you? Yes, courtesy is very important. Being polite and respectful goes a long way to maintaining a positive, optimistic atmosphere in your office. That's very true. But I'm talking about your company, talking about what can be done. Everyone in your office has an idea. Everyone in your office has heard a news story, they've read a newspaper article, they've read a book, they've had a conversation, and they've had an idea. Well, if we only did this, that could help something else. Those are good things. Those are good ideas. Let's bring those together in the office. If we can do something, say in the conference room, we can sit down as a group, we can allot 1 hour a day and we can do some brainstorming, that's terrific. If that's not available to you, that's okay. We can work around that. Then we simply have brainstorming whenever we can. And sometimes brainstorming works even better when you have a smaller window in which to do it. So what kind of brainstorming can you do? When you go to lunch with coworkers, when you meet up with them at the break room to refill your coffee cup, when you pass them in the hallway and you stop to share a football score or talk about a new restaurant that you just went to. Those can be times for brainstorming. Those can be times when you say, hey, I read this article and it made me think, we could be doing this. And maybe doing this saves the company money. Maybe it solidifies a new client relationship. Maybe it's an inexpensive way to get our name out there, to get more of a corporate presence. These are all great things, and the more opportunities that we make to have this happen, the more it simply becomes second nature. And everybody in your office eventually catches on. They all get on this bandwagon, and your interactions become much more productive. And the more productive and the more company-oriented your office interactions are, the more stable your company, the more secure your position, and the greater opportunity you have to grow and develop as a company, not only during this economic downturn, but also when things settle out in our economy and begin to flourish again. Then your company is poised, ready to grow. And how much more dynamic and exciting can that be? If you think this sounds like a good idea, if you think you'd like to explore some other ideas, I hope you'll visit my website, www.dalelittle.com. And let's work together to stabilize your company now and to grow it for the future.